13.
Yeah.
Okay. Read first.
He stopped pedaling. It wall stopped spinning. Everything began to look more slow. Where are we, Jake? Whispered Ellie. They were sitting among some trees. It was dark. Snow was falling. Where was the shed? There was a beautiful summer garden.
Okay. Then you talk about,
Yeah?
okay, kind of shivering.
Yeah.
When do you say shiver?
Um,
Shiver. Shivering, the children climb off the bicycle. Okay? When do you think people shivering?
mm,
Shivering is a kind of shake or tremble, okay?
yeah.
The winter time when you go out, okay, without any kind of coat and you're shivering.
Yeah.
Or when you just stand on the top of a mountain, okay? Then, you might fall off, okay? Then you can say, I'll shiver. The sudden kind of feeling of coldness or fear, okay? Then my coat is shaking or trembling. The children climb off the bicycle. What does it mean, climb off the bicycle?
I'm off the bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
That means
Dismounted from the bicycle. Dismounted. Do you know mount? Mount the bicycle? That means get on the bicycle, okay? But what about dismount means get off the bicycle?
get
Okay.
off the bicycle.
So climb off the bicycle,
Yeah.
that they realize, what do they realize?
That,
They're wearing a thin summer cloth,
yeah.
okay?
Then
Then who said we need to find out?
we need to find out.
Who said that? Jake said that,
Yeah.
okay? So here, Ellie pushed away through the tree. What does that mean?
Only push the tree up.
That means
Mm,
they suggested they need to determine the location, okay?
yes.
They need to know their location, prompting him and Ellie to navigate through the trees. Eventually, where do they reach?
They reach
They reach the lawn,
along.
blanket in a thick snow at its edges.
No, and then
Okay, how did children feel when they got off the bicycle?
very cold.
The children were shivering with cold as they climbed off the bicycle. What did Jake suggest they should do?
They should.
Jake proposed that they should find out where they were. Okay? How did Jake and Ellie make their way through the trees?
We through the tree.
Mhm.
They walk.
They pushed their way through the trees
Yes.
to explore their surroundings. Say explore.
Explore.
When do you say explore?
Explore.
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 Mhm.
Hmm.
To travel through, or investigate a place. Okay?
Yeah.
To get some knowledge about that. Okay?
Yeah.
For example, where are you supposed to, travel, tonight?
Tonight,
Where are you supposed to travel?
supposed to.
I heard that your mom is gonna travel to somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. But you might know, where they are going. They're heading out.
Yeah. Today,
Where?
Vienna.
Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it the first time or second time?
First time to
First
go.
time. Then you can say, "Oh, I'm gonna explore the city.
I'm gonna explore.
I'm gonna
the
explore the city." That means what?
At the
Try to
first
find
time.
out. You can navigate. Okay? Navigate or make observation. You can discover new things.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you're gonna take a pictures
Yes.
when you travel Vietnam this time.
Yes.
So why don't you show me the pictures when you just travel back, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna show me the picture, then you can explain to me, where it is, okay? What it is?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yes.
Good job. Take many pictures. Okay, one more time. Explore. What does that mean?
Explore
Mhm.
is to find something and travel something.
Yeah, you can seek out new information
Yeah.
or experience or perspective.
Yes.
Okay? then you can explore new city, okay?
Yeah.
New hobby or explore a depth of the ocean, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so one more time. How did Jake and Ellie make their way through the trees?
They push up the.
They pushed their way through the tree
Yeah.
to explore their surroundings.
Yes.
Say surrounding.
Surrounding.
What is surrounding?
Five.
No, circumstances.
Um,
Say surroundings.
surrounding.
Then it means your environment.
Environment.
Okay. When you say surrounding means environment or the things that around you. Okay.
Yeah.
That there's some things that are around you.
Yeah.
When you explore the city means you can explore surroundings. What did children encounter at the edge of the lawn? What did children encounter
Encounter.
at the edge? Encounter means meet by chance.
Meet by cat.
Uh-huh.
J shadow.
They discovered the lawn, okay? What? They discovered the lawn
Yeah, but
and covered with deep snow when they reached its edge.
yes.
Okay? What is edge?
Eh?
What is edge?
Eh?
Yeah. So you know that the children discovered a lawn covered with deep snow when they reached its edge. Edge means the outer furtherness, okay?
Yeah.
Outer furtherness, right? The children, why were children surprised by their clothing?
They're close.
Why were children surprised by their clothing?
Because there was too cold and they were wearing a.
The
thick
children were
summer-
wearing thin summer clothes,
Yeah.
which came as a surprise to them because given the cold weather and snowy environment.
Yes.
They were surprised to see that, they're wearing summer thin clothes, okay?
Yeah.
Which came as a surprise to them, given the cold weather and snowy environment. One more time. Why were children surprised by their clothing?
Because it was cold winter,
Uh-huh.
but they're wearing a thin summer
Thin summer coat, which came as a surprise, to them,
Yeah.
okay? Given the cold weather and snowy environment.
Yeah.
Okay, next page.
Serving the.
That's a strange.
That's a strange.
When do you say that's a strange?
That's a strange.
Mm-hmm.
When that's unusual.
Uh-huh. Unusual.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unusual or that's unexpected,
Yeah.
or you can say express surprise, confusion, or curiosity about something that seems unusual, okay, out of the ordinary. Okay,
Okay.
keep reading.
Serving
This
the
looks like
children.
grandma,
This looks like grandma.
grandpa's garden.
Pardon.
I can see the steps
I can see the.
that lead up to the house.
Yeah.
I can see the steps that lead up to the house.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Lead up to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Recognize the surroundings, noting the resemblance to grandfather, okay?
yeah.
Mention the visible steps leading to the house.
Yeah.
And keep reading.
Everything's right then. And Drake's smiling with Rio. I don't know what's happening, but Persia, Grandpa and Grandma and Grandpa can explain. Ellie ran ahead. She wanted a hot drink and a warm shower. He ran up the door and went into the kitchen. Drake ran in behind her.
Okay. So the description of the stairs or pathway
Yeah?
that lead to entrance to the house, okay?
Yeah.
And okay. Then,
Then,
so Jake expressed his confusion.
yeah.
What was remarking?
Because He just ride the bicycle, but everything turned strange.
Uh-huh. Remarking the peculiarity of the situation, recognize the surroundings, noting the resemblance to the grandfather's house. Okay?
Yes.
Ellie concurred, mentioning the visible steps leading to the house.
Yeah.
Relieved, Jake smiled, concluded that everything was fine, despite the known event. Okay, he believed grandfather could provide explanations. So, what was Jake's response upon seeing the garden? What was Jake's response? Response the same. Jake found it strange, expressed his confusion regarding similarity to the grandfather's.
That's
How did Ellie confirm Jake's observation?
observation.
Observation means to seeing something, watching.
Um,
How did Ellie confirm? Confirm is agreed, mentioning that she could see the steps leading to the house, further solidifying the resemblance.
yeah.
Resemblance means very similarity, okay?
Yeah.
What did Jake feel after realizing the familiarity of the surroundings?
Because that house is same as Grandpa and Grandma's
Sure.
house.
So Jake felt anxious, or Jake felt relieved?
Really.
Relieved. When do you think you feel relieved? Feel safe.
Yeah.
Safe. Feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
So Jake felt relieved and smiled, reassured that everything was alright. What did Jake suggest they do next? What did Jake suggest they do next?
Now go to that house and drink some warm.
The Jake proposed seeking an explanation from grandfather and grandmother,
Yeah.
as he believed they might know what had happened. What was the children's plan regarding grandfather, grandmother?
To find grandfather and grandmother said find grandpa and
Sure.
say lunch will be soon and they goes to find
Yeah.
grandpa, but they ride a bicycle and they come to street.
The children intended to consult grandmother, grandfather
Yeah.
to gain clarity about unusual circumstances,
Yeah.
hoping they could offer explanations. They could offer explanations. Okay.
Okay.
Then next page.
Okay.
Ellie ran ahead.
Allie ran ahead. She wanted a hot drink and a warm shower. She
She raced up
raced
to
up
the door.
to the door and went into the kitchen. Jake ran in behind her.
Uh-huh. So Ellie ran ahead, and that means Ellie eager for a hot drink and comforting shower. Ellie dashed ahead, quickly reaching the door and entered the kitchen. Then Jake followed closely behind, hurrying into the kitchen with Ellie. Okay. So what did Ellie want when she ran ahead? What did Ellie want when she ran ahead?
She wanted a hot drink and a warm shower.
Warm shower as she hurried ahead. Okay. Where did Ellie go after reaching the door?
Reaching the door,
Where did Ellie go after reaching the door?
she raced up.
Ellie entered the kitchen promptly upon reaching the door. Okay. Who entered the kitchen after Ellie?
Jake.
Jake ran in behind Ellie, joined her in the kitchen. What did Jake and Ellie plan to do in the kitchen?
They planned to have had a hot
Jake
drink.
and Ellie intended to fulfill their desire. Fulfill the desire. Okay. Say fulfill
Fulfill
their desire.
your desire.
That means they're gonna do it.
Okay.
They're gonna make their dream come true. Okay. For desire for hot drink and warm shower, likely by preparing them in the kitchen. Why did Ellie rush the kitchen?
Rush the kitchen.
Why did Ellie rush the kitchen?
Because she wanted a hot drink.
Ellie was in a hurry to reach the kitchen, so to satisfy her longing for a hot drink and a warm shower. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, close your book.
And
Then we can begin the question and you can answer me. Okay, what about first one? What happened when Jake stopped paddling and the wheel stopped spinning? What happened when Jake stopped paddling and the wheel stopped spinning?
That is,
When Jake ceased paddling,
yeah.
what happened
Uh,
to everything?
everything looks very straight.
Everything became more steady
Yeah, more steady.
and spinning wheels came to halt.
But
How-
it was very cold.
Sure.
They were very snowy and cold, but that place is where is the shed, but there's no shed among the trees.
Ah, you did a good job. Okay. How did Ellie feel about the current situations?
Vegetation.
How did Ellie feel about their current situations, present situations?
Very spring and very
Yeah, felt
surprised.
puzzled and whispered to Jake,
Yeah.
asking where they were. Okay. What was the weather like when Jake and Ellie found themselves among the trees?
It was snowing.
Dark and snow was falling when Jake and Ellie were sitting alone at the trees. Okay. What were Jake and Ellie looking for?
Looking for the hot drink and
They were, I don't know, they were
Warm
searching for the shed and the beautiful summer garden, but couldn't find them.
yeah.
One more time.
They
were searching for the shed and a beautiful summer garden, but they couldn't find them.
They couldn't find it.
Did Jake know how to go to back? Did Jake know how to go back?
No?
No. Jake admitted that he didn't know how to return, okay? Despite sharing Ellie's desire to go back. Ellie
Yeah.
wanted to go back, but Jake didn't know, okay, where to go because there's no way, he could figure out, okay?
Yes.
Then, how did the children feel when they got off the bike? How
Very,
did children feel when they got off their bike?
very cold.
They're shivering with cold, shivering. Haner, when do you shiver?
When it's very cold or scary.
Scared.
Yeah.
Have you ever, felt scared?
Yes.
When was it? When you see a horror movie?
No.
When somebody came to you and said, "Hey, your mom is waiting for you. Let's go back.
No.
Let's go to see your mom."
My mom and I am playing, but my mom said to wear a swimsuit and come, but she don't come, so I'm very scared.
When she didn't come, then you feel scared, okay?
Yes.
And why did Jake suggest they should do? What did Jake suggest they should do?
They should.
What did Jake suggest they should do?
They should
No, Jake proposed that.
propose.
Propose means suggest.
Okay.
Kind of suggestions. Proposal.
He is
Jake proposed that they should find out where they were.
yeah.
Say, where they should find out where they were.
They should find out
Where they were. How did Jake and Ellie make their way through the trees?
They shiver.
They pushed their way through the tree.
They wait.
They pushed their way through the tree
They push
they-
their way to the
to
tree.
explore their surroundings.
Yeah.
And what did children encounter at the edge of the lawn? What did children encounter at the edge of the lawn?
They found a house.
The lawn.
The
They
lawn.
found the lawn covered with the deep snow
Yes.
when they reached its edge.
Yes.
Okay? Why were children surprised by their clothing?
Because they have thin summer
Thin summer clothes, which came as a surprise to them given the cold weather and snowy environment.
Yes.
Okay? And what about what was Jake's response upon seeing the garden?
Pardon?
The garden. As soon as they saw the garden, Jake's response was that what?
They found a
They found it strange.
string.
Expressed this confusion regarding the similarity to the garden cell. Garden, okay? How did Ellie confirm Jake's observations?
Observation.
Mhm.
He She find the house.
She agreed, okay?
She agreed.
Mentioned that
Mentioned that
she could see the steps leading up to the house for the story to find its resemblance. How did Jake feel after realizing the familiarity of the surroundings?
after.
He felt what? Felt anxious? More anxious?
Yes.
No. Jake felt anxious?
No.
Relieved.
Really.
Relieved and smiled.
Yeah.
Reassured that everything was alright. What did Jake suggest they do next?
They find the house that is the same as
Seeking
Grandpa
explanation
and
from
Grandma's.
grandfather, grandmother, as he believed they might know what happened, okay?
Yes.
What were children's plan regarding grandfather, grandmother?
Grandfather, grandmother.
What did children intended to?
Because the house was same as Grandpa and
Sure.
Grandma's.
So children intended to consult grandfather, grandmother to gain clarity about the unusual circumstances, hoping they could offer explanations. Okay, here's the last questions. So, what did Allie want when she ran ahead?
She ran ahead.
Mhm.
She wanna hot drink.
She desired a hot drink and warm shower,
Yeah.
where she heard her ahead. Where did Allie go after reaching the door? Allie entered the kitchen upon reaching the door, okay? Who entered the kitchen after Allie?
Drink.
Jake ran in behind Allie, joined her in the kitchen. What did Jake and Allie plan to do in the kitchen?
Drink.
Jake and Allie intended to fulfill the desire for a hot drink and a warm shower, okay? By preparing them in the kitchen. Why did Allie rush the kitchen? Allie rushed the kitchen.
Because she want a hot drink and a warm.
Yeah, she was in a hurry to reach the kitchen to satisfy her longing.
Yes.
Satisfy her longing. Say satisfy.
That's fine.
Satisfy her longing means fulfill desire.
Yes.
Okay? Therefore, a hot drink and warm shower.
Yes.
Tell me the whole story. What are they talking about?
They're talking about the bicycle's land.
Mhm.
The bicycle land is a strange place.
Mhm.
But the place was among some trees.
Uh-huh.
They had to their a shed, but there was no shed.
Mhm.
They push each other's
Push their way through the tree.
push their way through this tree,
Mhm.
and they found the lawn.
Mhm.
But Jake was finding a
They discovered a lawn
lawn
covered with deep
covered
snow.
with deep snow.
When they reached its edge, okay?
Yes.
Then,
Jake,
why were they surprised?
they were surprised that there was no summer.
They were wearing very thin cloth.
Yeah, and it's very cold.
Mhm.
They shiver.
Shivering with cold.
Shivering with cold.
Mhm.
Then they found the house.
Mhm.
The same as Grandpa and Grandma's house.
Mhm.
Ellie thought about that, and there was a shed
Mhm.
behind. There was a hot drink and warm shower. Ellie ran to the kitchen, and Jake ran to the kitchen too.
Mhm.
They
Then,
that
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. So, I hope you have a nice trip.
okay.
Then don't forget to take pictures.
Okay.
So when you get to, Korea, then you can, show me the pictures,
Okay.
explain to me, what happened, what it is.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. How did you?